What is mad love? Mad love is when you fall so passionately for a person, particularly the wrong person, that nothing else in the world matters. You find yourself thinking about your heartthrob, constantly creating fantasy scenarios that bring you together and trying your damnedest to make those scenarios happen in real life. You believe that you have finally found that one magical being who suddenly brings a sense of meaning to your existence, and you will pursue them with all the favor of Wile E. Coyote after a Roadrunner dinner. With, I might add, about as much success. These are the words of co-creator of Batman the Animated Series, Paul Dini. This idea of mad love was the thesis behind the origin of the clown princess of crime, Harley Quinn. Originally made to be the female counterpart to the Joker, Quinn's biggest character flaw is one in which befalls many: love. Particularly loving the wrong kind of person, unrequited love, destructive love, love that tears you apart from the inside and drives you mad. This is Harley Quinn, Mad Love. But before we begin, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow so I can continue making more. Now, back to the video.
Go away, I'm busy.
Oh, come on, Puddin'. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
I talk a lot about love on this channel. Insecure love, self-love, the love of power, and that's because I feel it's pretty central to the human experience. It's nothing original to discuss love, but it's something that we all universally desire. But what about mad love? Harley Quinn is a character that often gets objectified, mostly seen as just another bubble-headed blonde bimbo, but I think this is an extremely narrow way to view the character. Her origin story, Mad Love, is one in which I think most can relate. Harley Quinn starts off as a young, ambitious person ready to make something of herself as a new psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She initially never intends to fall for Joker, going as far as studying all of his tricks for months before she even takes him on as a patient, but it's only then, when she begins to slowly fall in love with the idea of the Joker, that things become toxic. And it's important to separate the idea of someone from the actual person, as this is exactly how mad love forms. In Harley's case, we know this to be true because it's later revealed to us by Batman that Joker was lying.
He told me things, secret things he never told anyone.
Was it his line about the abusive father? Or the one about the runaway mom? He's gained a lot of sympathy with that one.
Stop it! You're making me confused!
What was it he told that one parole officer? Oh yes. There was only one time I ever saw Dad really happy. He took me to the ice show when I was 7.
Circus. He said it was the circus.
He's got 1 million of them, Harley.
But regardless, the idea of someone who's in mad love is often what keeps them in these relationships. And this is at its crux what mad love is. It's a form of madness, being infatuated, obsessed, and deeply desiring the idea of someone who doesn't even exist. Ideas are incredibly powerful and can shape our worldview, and to quote a different vigilante, ideas are bulletproof. And it's this idea that Joker was just misunderstood that led Quinn to become so attached to someone who is so obviously bad for her. This thinking is detached from reality and blinded Quinn from the abject abuse she faced. This mad love consumed her so much that later in this episode she would, in an attempt to finally win over Joker, come closer to killing the Batman than Joker ever had. She modified one of Joker's plans, entrapped Batman, and had him on the ropes, proving that Harley isn't just an airhead that trips over Joker, but instead someone that's been emotionally manipulated by someone who never loved her in the first place. But that's also a large part of this, chasing the affection of the subject of this love. It becomes all-consuming, like a drug, always chasing that high of feeling loved again. But just like any drug, it's just a facade, because at the end of the day, mad love is completely one-sided. It's never truly fulfilling and ultimately does more harm than anything, but there is hope at the end of the tunnel. I think Paul Dini put it best when he said, "I don't think of mad love as a victim's tale, but a cautionary one, about what happens when someone loves recklessly, obsessively, and for too long. Through Harley's tragi-comic experience, we catch a glimpse of ourselves in a funhouse mirror, distorted and all too willing to play the fool for someone we'd be much better off without. But through that awareness can come change, and that's a good thing indeed. And although we don't see that change here in this episode, as we see Quinn swear off Joker after being flung out of a window, in the end she still does swoon over him, continuing the cycle. But I still have to agree with Paul here, as someone who's been consumed with mad love before. With awareness, change can come. It is possible. Harley Quinn as a character has evolved over her 30 plus years. She's much more than the Joker's obsessed girlfriend, and if there's hope for Harley, then there's hope for all of us mad lovers out there too. So if this Valentine's Day you're pining over someone you'd just be much better off without, maybe take the time to rethink things. Don't fall in love with the idea of someone who never loved you. It's simply not worth it.
Never again. No more obsession. No more craziness. No more Joker.
Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end, and happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope you all have a good day with that special someone, or if not, do what Miley did and buy yourself some flowers. Harley Quinn is one of my 2 favorite DC characters, specifically for this mad love story, as well as I find her representation of histrionic personality disorder very interesting, and could probably do another video on her focusing more on that side of her character too. But for now, I'll just leave it here. Let me know what I should cover next, and leave a red diamond emoji in the comments below if you made it this far. Until next time, peace.